us. Hi! Hello! Welcome on in. Did you miss me? Hello! Welcome to BZ's Crazy Hour. Whee! Hello! Hello, Nightmare! Hello, everybody! Hello, everybody! Hello! Hello, Pat! Hello! Well, maybe a week off was good for me. I was like, I wasn't sure how I was feeling about stream. But literally in the seconds before showing up here and everybody getting excited to see me, I was like, ah! Hello, Daddy Pim. Hello, hello. Stop fighting! Oh, I hope you all have been having a good past few days. I'm always amazed at, I took a week off because I was I had a lot on my plate. I had a lot of stuff, a lot of work piling up, and I said, you know what? I need to focus on my work. Streaming is my hobby, okay? I don't make the majority of my income from streaming. As fun as that would be, I was like, I need to focus on rigging. I need to get some of this stuff off of my plate so I don't freak the hell out. So, thank you for allowing me. I love how I say, thank you for allowing me to take a break. You are not my dad. You're not my dad, and you're not a cop. You can't tell me what to do. But thank you for allowing me to take some time off nonetheless. I feel better. Son, you need to stream. That's your dream, Dad! You wanna be a based pog champ, not me! Oh, I'm so normal. Are you winning, son? You know what? I think I am. Anyways, this bird is a little bit bald right now. This bird has to be a little bit bald while I work on these head angles. I may have to separate out the cheeks for these head turns. It's a very interesting head shape. It's a very interesting head shape. It's not as interesting when there is hair. But this has been, I've been working on it a little bit. I worked on it a little bit yesterday, so we have some head angles. They don't match, obviously, this doesn't look very good. We're gonna work on making it look good. I hate doing head angles. It's my least favorite part. It's my least favorite part. That's why I'm doing it on stream to, force me to sit down and do it. I could show you guys the stuff that I have been working on, though. Because I've been working on a bunch of different models. I finished up a model recently. Well, actually, a lot of it's going to be in showcases. So I've been putting together showcases. That was part of what I was doing last week. So hopefully you guys should be able to see a lot of my completed work from this year as showcases that'll go on Twitter and YouTube and all that good stuff. So I was behind on that, and I was like, you know what? I want to catch up with my showcases. And the funny thing about that is every other person that I follow that does rigging is also like, I'm so fucking behind on my showcases. I need to catch up. I'm like, well, that's weird. That's weird that you're all thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. I don't why are we a hive mind? But yeah, I'll show you one thing that I think is really fun. I'll show you the rigging I did on the physics for this one very small part of the model. So this little guy right here I worked on last week. I worked on a lot of stuff in the physics on this model. The physics are physicsing. But specifically this little guy. It's set up in a way that when we actually do have like physics on the body angles, that will have like a slight rotation on this funny little head, this funny little wolf head. You can't really see. It's hiding behind that. Ugh. You can kind of see we got some dimensionality on this wolf thing, and then when we have a lean in and out, we also have physics on up and down. But right now, it's just sort of set up in like a very cute, bouncy, wiggly way that just makes me very happy, and I really like playing within the physics menu. Did that, and we have, let's see. I did some face rigging on this model. This has been a model that's been a little bit difficult to work with. I don't know why. It makes my program crash a lot. So that's cool. I just started on it. So, eek, that's a little scary. But I did some eye physics on this model. Wow, face rigging. And we have eyebrow, a little bit of eyebrow movement. Pat's found the glorpium emote. And we have some mouth movement as well. But right now the clipping masks, I was struggling with the clipping masks, so there's no inner mouth right now. Rom, 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 rom. That's for the next pass. The next pass, we'll figure that out, and we'll do the, like, mouth X movement and stuff. The nose moves, like, way more than I've, like, ever made the nose move on a model. But it just felt right. And I like it a lot. Beautiful gummy smile. Is it gummy if there aren't even, like, if you don't even have the inside of a mouth? Like, what is it at that point? This model has some, like, anti-aliasing on the layers that's, like, making, like, clipping masks a bit strange. So, I don't know. Maybe that's why it's also acting weird and making the program crash. I usually don't have any issues with the program crashing, with Live 2D crashing. It's certainly not a small file. You're not seeing very much of it because it's just the head right now. There's quite a bit going on that file. There's like 3 different outfits. So that could be what's going on, but you know. I don't know. It could be the like 400 different parameters that I've set up. I guess. Anyway, and then I've been working on this model for Lynn Lilac, who we raided, I believe, last time I streamed. This guy's so cute. This guy has some eye physics as well. Though the eyes have to be kind of combined because of the sort of like sonic nature of them. They don't really... They're a package deal. They only really work together. We have the eye open, a little blink with some cute little physics. And we have a little smile, though it's kind of devious. It's kind of like an eyebrow thing. And then we have a little bit of eyeball XY. It's a lot flatter than I usually need to make the eyeballs because it's just sort of on one plane. I do have a cool thing on these eyes that I want to set up where I would like it when the mouse clicks that it sets off a toggle that makes the eyes like kind of click. So I'm excited to set that up in the you know, it would be like a little click click. And that'll be set up later as well. And then for the mouth, we have mouth form and open. Close your eyes. I like him. I like this guy. I like this guy. Next step on this guy, I have to do a ton of ear physics work and then also make these cute little cheek fluffs move around. That guy and this guy, it's weird that I'm working on two purple TTS mascots at the same time. You know, where are my two nickels? Oh no, I can hear Minky crying. I can hear my beautiful kitty cat Minky crying on the other side of the door. If I let her in, will she behave? Oh, but I do love her so. Oh, but I do love her so. I will let her in because I love her so. My baby! Will you behave, baby? Oh. Now, will you go to your little hammock and behave? Or are you just going to stand next to me and cry? She goes, I hear you talking. Who are you talking to? Why are you not paying attention to me? Is that my baby? Ooh, come here, baby. Ooh. Say hello. I kiss her. Say hi. She's being shy. Oh, she went burp. Oh, that was so cute. Oh, she didn't like me squealing at her. She did not like the squealing. Oh. She does not like to meow close to the microphone. She only likes to meow when she's far out of reach from me. And she is saying, follow me. Follow me over here. She's saying, follow me over here and pet me. I also have these shadows on the sides of the head that I'm like, I'm going to need to draw these bigger. they're they're not big enough. So I guess I'm like, for now, I should not worry about them. What I do need to worry about is the mouth. This like sort of shape for the inner part of the beak is going to be a bit strange on the head turns. Mink is talking like I'm talking to her right now. She's going Mah! Every time I say anything. What was that? Little baby says what? She said Mah! All right, let's make a thing for this. To be fair, she doesn't know what a computer is. She thinks you're talking at a wall. No, she knows what a computer is. She just likes crying. Just like me. I know what a computer is. I just like crying. Hmm. Sorry, Minky, what was that? Are you saying that I made a mistake letting you in because you're just going to cry? Oh, I think that's what she's saying. You want to meow for chat? Oh, that was such a sad meow, honey. I'm just picking you up. Okay. Oh, she's found her comfy little bed. She's got her comfy little doll bed with a plastic bag on top of it. Her favorite place in the world. Okay, so I have that for the inner part of the beak. She is a fussy little baby. She's very fussy. But she is also the prettiest princess in the whole world, so she always gets what she wants. And she deserves it because she's so pretty. Surely you all understand. That makes sense to me. The shape of this tongue might be a bit off. Um, this is tongue, head, X, Y. And I'll use it to like change sort of the shape of this on the head turn. And then all of that. We can reflect the motion. For the shadows. Beak, the light, head, X, Y. I want to set this up. Minky, do you wish to leave now? I will let her out. Minky, why are you making me chase you? I'm trying to stream, Minky. Come here, baby. What a silly cat. Oh, I don't think I thanked Rewind with the Sprite Cranberry. Enjoy your Sprite Cranberry, Rewind. Thank you so much for resubbing. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Let's go. You've now been reminded you need to do your Duolingo. What are you studying? What are you studying on Duolingo? I want to pick up a language. I don't have the time to be picking up a language, but I always want to be. Japanese? Was the sprite silent? Shouldn't be. You hear that? It's a bit quiet. That better? Here, what's another? I guess I could turn up my Stream Deck stuff. Elaborate ruse to receive multiple sprites. I can't get rid of them fast enough. Oh, huge Pat emote. I love Pat's new emotes. Oh, they're so good. They make me so happy. Pat, you make me so happy. Yuzu, you also make me so happy. Thank you for being here for 75 streams in a row. You're quite literally insane. 75 streams in a row while being, like, the most hardcore European viewer. Like, you need to go to sleep. The Kevin Glorp James. Yeah. I really need to update my OBS to see the 7TV emotes because I only see it like on my browser. I need to like look over to my browser to actually see the emote. We love you. Oh, my friends have been really nice to me recently, and it's been really helping me out because I've been in a bad brain spot. I've been in a bad brain spot a little bit. Just, you know, just having to have like brain chemicals. Brain chemicals are bad. Try not having them. They're not good for you. Take them out. I'll be okay. There's a thing that you don't get to be an old hag like me without, you know, realizing that it's just sort of the goblin in your brain trying to pull tricks on you. Think not having them is also a problem. See, that's you're thinking, and that's the first problem. You need to stop thinking, and then everything will be better. Um. Okay, I'll go get lobotomized. Are they harder to remove than all the brain wrinkles? Because you already did those? Oh, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, ask the people at Claire's. They probably know. They probably know best, because they give lobotomies all the time, so. Going to Claire's for a lobotomy and a free pair of earrings! Yay! Alright, so we have that. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic? It's fantastic. You ever think about that? You ever consider that? Life in plastic, it's fantastic? You're full of microplastics, it's just sort of okay? When you put it like that. Need more! You need the macroplastics! That's what you're missing! Eat more Polly Pocket clothing. It rules when archaeologists dig me up in 2,000 years, they'll find a shrink-wrapped skeleton. Let's go! Oh, I do want to tell you guys, I want to tell this. So I had a dream. Literally the Monday that I decided not to stream, I had a dream, and I was like, oh my gosh, if I'm not gonna stream today, I'm not gonna remember to tell everybody about my dream. I was like, Yuzu, you're gonna have to remind me. I had a dream Monday, and I was like rudely woken out of this dream, so I was really in a daze when I woke up out of it. But I had a dream that it was vivid. It was so vivid that Dropout announced a new Dimension 20 show. A new Dimension 20 show. and it was Italian themed. It was an Italy themed Dimension 20 season starring Vinny Vine Sauce. And I was so excited about it. I was so excited about it in the dream that my parents were making fun of me. It was so realistic. It was so realistic, and I was so excited, and it was so realistic that my parents were making fun of me, because they would also do that. If that really happened, they would be making fun of me. And then I woke up, and I was sad that it wasn't real. I was really sad. And I was like, then like after like thinking about it for 5 minutes, I was like, Finny doesn't play Dungeons and Dragons. He doesn't do that stuff. He's a band nerd. He doesn't play tabletop games. Where did that come from? Anyway. It was Italy themed, starring Vinny Vine Sauce. Like, that's so funny. When your subconscious is like funnier than you could ever imagine, I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. It wasn't even real. You're back from Duolingo. Welcome back. I was just telling everybody about my dream where they made an Italy-themed Dimension 20 show starring Vinny Vine Sauce of Twitch fame. And then it wasn't real, and I was really sad. After Grandma Sweetie, anything is possible. I love the way you think. I love the way you think. You have a beautiful mind. That is quite the dream. I'm still sad that it's not real. As much as I'm like, no, that like it couldn't possibly be real, I'm sad that it's not. Because I was so excited, and I know I'll never have it. Like, I know I'll never have it. It won't be real. Nothing is impossible, only a matter of figuring it out. Vinny, please. Sam Reich, please, you need to offer this Italian Twitch streamer so much money that he'll make this. He'll make this for me. Because I really want it. It was Italy themed, and it was like the theming, like there was the Italian flag, of course, but instead of like leaning on like pizza and pasta, there was like a very like a volcano theme to it. So I'm like maybe it wasn't even really an Italian thing so much as it was like a Roman thing. I don't know. But it did say like Dimension 20 like Italy on it. It did say that. But it very much had, it was like the Rome flavor, you know? Dimension 20 Italy. It might have been Italia. Italia would... It was a dream, so there wasn't any actual text. But it wasn't like Dimension 20 like Rome or Dimension 20 Italian or whatever. Dimension 20 Italia. Get mods. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Mods. Do not speak that name in this house. Oh. 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 You're gonna say they'll make one where everyone's playing an anthropomorphized country called D20 Italia. Oh. I have two wolves inside of me, and one of them is like grabbing you by the neck like Homer Simpson with Bart, and then the other one is singing Marukai Te Chikyu. I'm gonna fucking get you! I'm gonna get you, Yuzu! I'm gonna get you! Now I'm asking the important questions is, who would... who would you fan cast? I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Who would you fan cast if of the Dimension 20 like or Dropout cast? Who would you fan cast for like the characters of Italia? I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Do you think that Brennan Lee Mulligan is Germany coded or UK coded? I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god. I can't be saying shit like that. I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy! I'm dizzy. Oh my god. If it's not Lou Wilson or Jacob Wysocki as America, I don't want it. Izzy is acceptable as well. I love Izzy. Izzy is so funny. We have to move on. I can't be doing this. We can do Homestuck. We can't do Hitalia. We can't. I don't accept it. No! Okay. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Do you think they'll do a Homestuck themed season of D20? What now? Who would be a clown? Fuck. Okay, actually, I can't do this. This thought experiment is fucking me up. I can't. You have to give me ideas because thinking about it is like breaking my brain three-way sideways. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. Jacob Wysocki would absolutely kill as like any clown themed character. Just period. It doesn't have to be Homestuck. Just like he would get the vibe. He immediately would get the vibe. 100%. 100%. I can't get into like Brennan Lee Mulligan having like an anti-capitalist colonialist sort of like monologue in the realm of Homestuck because thank you for the clip, Pat. Because it just breaks my brain. I'm like, that's just how, like, that's quite literally just how Karkat's ancestor talks is how Brennan Lee Mulligan talks about capitalism. I think I need to end stream. We are 40 minutes in. I haven't even done anything. Thank you for the clip, though. Oh, God. I can't fucking go back. I can't go back to being homestuck. Oh. Excuse me. Oh my God. I need so much more water than I have. Oh my God. How's everybody's Monday? How's everybody's Monday going? I'm really warm now. We're vibing, we're hungry. Eat some food. I just ate right before stream and now I'm uncomfortably full. You're working on something that's breaking your brain? You're scaring me. You're scaring me, Gore. You're scaring me. Put the pencil down. You stuck a dinosaur temporary tattoo on you to fix the chemical imbalance of your brain? That's such a good idea! I should do that! One time I got into a car accident on my birthday, and to make myself feel better, I gave myself a whole sleeve of temporary tattoos. And ever since then, I just really wanted to sort of get a whole sleeve of tattoos that look like temporary tattoos, but they're real. So that way when people look at them, they go, are those temporary tattoos? And I go, no. I want them to, like, look like stickers, and then I want them to look like they're, like, peeling. And the way that, like, temporary tattoos kind of get all crackly and peeled, I think that would be kind of fun. Maybe not all of them, maybe just some of them. Stealing that idea for your leg? That's my idea! Give it back! Can pull a bit where you try to wash them off and then act alarm when they don't. Oh God! Wow, this stuff is this stuff's really tough, huh? Whew, it's just oh, it's not. Oh God. Yeah, once I have the money and once I find an artist that I would trust with that sort of thing. Oh, I'm a dog again. Hello. Hello. Let me move myself to my corner. Okay, so what I need to do here, I need to set up a bunch of guides. Let's make them, like, orange or something. I want a vertical one. No, I want a horizontal one at, like, 2,000-ish. 2,400. No, wrong way. 1,600. 1776. New York City. We're really hitting the trifecta today. We're really hitting the trifecta of cringe. What's wrong with me? I want to be able to just duplicate the color of this. Can I just copy that? Does the hex code work with the alpha? Oh my god, it does. Do you think they'll do a 2020 season themed after the American Revolution? I can't even do anything about this because that's just my mod. You are my mods. I can't call in the mods because you are my mods. I just have to be committed enough to like reach over and ban you myself. Yeah, spins in the chat. 6-digit hex code is RGB, 8-digit is RGBA. That makes sense. I just never thought about it, I guess. Oh my gosh, hi, Kiza! Hi! Hi, Kiza, hi! We're talking about, normal things in chat today. We're definitely not talking about Homestuck and Hitalia and Hamilton. Why do they all start with H? Am I onto something? Triple H! Oh my god, the wrestler. He was trying to warn us. Aspen Hotel! Ow! What? I've cracked this thing wide open. Hannibal! Oh my god. Hell of a boss! My Little Pony. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's all connected with the letter H. We're cracking this thing wide open. Homestuck 2! Oh my. Sherlock Holmes? Oh my god. Supernatural? These two and I on the same fucking page. Doctor Who? So true. So true. I'm already tired, guys. Guys, it's been like 50 minutes. I'm tired. I'm tired now. I just realized I'm doing this way, and I'm like, maybe I should just take like snapshots of this, and that would make my life a lot easier to just take snapshots of the thing. Me after I tell myself I'm gonna get some work done. This is why I needed a work week where I just focused on me. Cause as fun as this is, I certainly am not at my my most productive. Conspiracy time over. Time to go to sleep. Recently, I've been like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy all the time. What's up with that? And Pat and Yuzu were like, it's hot outside. And I went, oh, that's a thing? They were like, yeah. And I was like, oh. Huh. Interesting. I'm too hot to go. Honttogo. You can take me hard to go. Heat has been sapping your energy? Yeah. There you go, you just need some caffeine, pound a monster, and 20 minutes later, you feel like you downed 40 Benadryl. Did you see the Hat Man? Also, hi, Callum! Callum, between all of those green usernames, I almost missed you there. Thankfully, Yuzu was at the tail end of that and also said hi. You're the one I trust. Everybody saying hi. Hi! Hi! You and the Hat Man are besties. He invites you over to pet his cat and play Boggle? Oh, it sounds like a good time. Boggle? Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Can I feel your touch? I say, ooh. I'm blinded by the light. Oh, hell yeah, breaking it down with the big pat emo. Fuck it up. Oh, shit, that's not the right tool. This one. Guys, I hate doing the head angles. Arr, I hate head angles. No fun. Most difficult part. I'm gonna turn these little cheek blushes off too, because they're just gonna mess with my brain. So this eyeball needs to be pushed out this way more. They probably both could stand to be pushed out a little bit this way more. Let me like smooth this out over here. You do them so good, that's why you're the best? Oh, it's only because I'm staring at it intensely for like a whole month, and then I'm like, okay. It was really awesome, the apply 3D expression stuff that they introduced, in the alpha. I don't think you can really use the alpha anymore. That, like, really helped me speed up the process a lot. I just know the angles on this guy are gonna be tough, even beyond, like, what I'm doing right now. Like, first I have to do the base head angles. And then I also have to worry about he's got a little collar that he's not wearing right now. That is going to be a bit difficult to, make look good. I like when the head angles look good. I don't like making them look good. I forget who it was though recently that I follow on Twitter that was like, oh, I always am the most like self-conscious about the angles, like they're always the most difficult. And I was like, I think that's true for everybody who's rigging. It's just like such a complicated part of the process. That's not the worst. I'm working on the just like sort of the face angles first, rather than the actual like head shape itself. It's definitely the thing that's the most noticeable. Yes. The thing that's really annoying about the head angles is that I think that they are the most important part of the model simultaneously as like when it looks really good, it's kind of like good acting, you don't really notice it. Like the goal is for it to just sort of not really be noticeable. The process, you imagine, involves having to go through parts that don't look good first. Yes, it looks like shit. most of the process, it looks really bad. And so the whole time while it like looks bad, you're like, God, what am I doing? I'm fake. I'm a fake. I have no idea what I'm doing. This looks really bad. And then when it's finally done, you're like, oh, I'm the best. Oh, that looks really good. And then you look at it 6 months later and you're like, Jesus Christ. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. Just like you for real. Yeah. I mean, that's true about like any kind of art. I think it takes a lot of effort to sort of break yourself from that cycle of like looking at your old art and thinking about it not in the perspective of like, oh God, what was I doing? But to like sort of appreciate your younger self. I really like looking at like my really old art. I'm like, wow, and especially like when I was like in school. Like I had so much more uh I think just time to just like draw for fun, and I was just sort of obsessed with Naruto and I would just draw that. I haven't had an obsession in a long time, so I haven't really had the muse, you know? Trouble with creative process, so many artists are hardest on themselves. It's true. It's true. I mean, it's also not just I think it's very obvious with art that that's an issue that comes up a lot with art, but I think it's also true with like I've been seeing people talk about a lot of things that I have been thinking last week, which is weird because they didn't put the idea in my head. But I took a week off of streaming to catch up on work, and also because I'm in sort of like a weird spot with streaming. Like to me, this is a hobby. It's something that I would love to like make it a little bit more of a side gig, I guess, than it is just a hobby. Um, but like I'm only one guy. I'm only one guy, and I have to spend my time working on my art because that's how I pay rent. And so I was like, okay, well, I only have so many hours in the day. Could I be doing something different?
Oh,
Hi,
hello there.
hello, Shrek. Oh my God, so good to see you. Could draw Yowie. Could draw Yowie. That's always an option. Star Trek. Star Trek Yowie. We're talking Star Shrek. It's so funny that you say that, Callum. It's so funny that you say that because I do have some ideas with BZ 3.0 and Shrek, and they also involve Star Trek stuff. And that's all. That's all I'll say. And time management itself is a stressor. So many people get caught in choice paralysis. Yes. Um, I find myself wanting to have, like, it's not even about like more resources, because it's like it's about more time. I know how to use editing software. I like to think I'm moderately funny, capable of putting captions on something, making something like TikToks, you know, using them or for reels for like Instagram, YouTube, all of that good stuff. Um, but I need to be dedicating like 100% of my 40 hours a week on making art for other people. Because if I don't do that, I don't get to eat food. So it's like I really want to be able to do more with streaming, but it has me worrying that maybe I need to take a break from streaming to work on the other stuff. I don't know. It's rough for everybody out there right now. And I think people just need to do what makes them happy, but it's hard to find what makes you happy when you're struggling financially a little bit. You know, I think that's something that a lot of people can relate to in this current sort of climate. Need to go back to rich patrons who fund artists doing just whatever. I love I love that you say that. That's what we're doing. Like more. Like we need it more, but like furries exist. Furries have existed for a terribly long amount of time now at this point. And VTubers are also filling that niche. So who subscribe? Ponder, you subscribe to tier 1? Thank you so much for support. Thank you. That's very kind of you. That's very sweet. You subly screamed? Thank you. That's very, very sweet. It does help me a lot. I know that it's a little bit more tough right now with the sort of the price hike of an extra $1 that Twitch has, you know, added on. Every little bit really does help. Every time that I get my little Twitch paycheck, I'm like, oh, you got your wheelchair repaired today? I would be ecstatic. That would be amazing. I can only imagine. I can only imagine like the freedom that comes with that, you know? Nothing feels better than the people supporting your Patreon just to watch you fart around online. Warms your heart. Yes. It's people helping other people. We gotta help keep each other up because nobody else is really doing it, you know? And that's really sweet. I really like that. I really like that, you know, the quote unquote VTuber community. I like calling it an industry because to me it's just sort of like a fledgling industry more than it is like an ironclad community. Though you could use either word and I'm not gonna really argue otherwise. It's like to me, like the furry community feels more like a community to me, where the VTuber industry feels so much more like corporate. Like VTubers are so corporate focused and corporate heavy that I'm like, there's an industry to this. This is people are in it for the love of the game, yes, but also like I feel like the majority of people who do it would love to make it their job. Like does that make sense? Sorry, there's an ad going right now. But yeah, these are just like things that I have been thinking about and sort of like what I want, you know, what I want to do. How I would like to grow. And then, you know, it's tough out there. Everybody's trying their best. Ambition itself isn't a sin. How about you go about it matters, of course. Yes, and I think the most important thing is not breaking your own spirit by doing it. You know? Not to like not to like bring fucking Mr. Beast into this, right? But sometimes stuff will come out about him and I just feel kind of sad because like the more you hear about him, the more it sounds like he sort of like created a shell of himself because all that he really knows how to do or who to be is just a content creator. just like a capital C content creator, and that's like he feels like he doesn't have his own personality anymore. And I'm like, oh my god, like that's scary. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful that you stay a human. It's not easy though. People be writing books about this kind of stuff. He's the YouTuber variant of The Rock in his post-wrestling career, you think? Maybe. But The Rock, it's like, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on with him. Some actors just be taking whatever they can get. But that's not even the case with him. He's not even really taking whatever he can get. He has like very specific outlines for what he will do on his movies. He's overmanaged? Maybe. I don't know. But I also don't like to spend too much time thinking about the lives of people who have more money than I'm ever gonna see in my life. That's just sort of my catch-all for like any time that I catch myself thinking a little bit too hard about the lives of celebrities. It gets depressing quick. Yeah. You're like, maybe the grass isn't so green. Maybe it is nice to be able to, not worry about paychecks. But like, there's like, everybody's lives is just a series of problems. It's just about getting through it. I think I need to watch Derry Girls again. That'll fix me. Derry Girls was like the best for sort of when I was in like my 2020 doomer headset. Derry Girls got me right out of that real quick. We're just doing our best. We're just doing our best, and that's all we can ask for. But yeah, I might take like a little bit of some more of a step back from streaming regularly to try and work on other kinds of content. My first goal is to just get out the showcases that are overdue. For like all of my rigging showcases, I'm like 4 rigs behind. I need to get those showcases out, and just get on top of that. And one of my goals for 2024 was to put out some more YouTube tutorials for people to learn rigging, and I still want to do that. And I still want to work on BZ 3.0. Lots of things I want to be working on, and only so much stuff fits on the plate. But yeah, I like streaming. I'm not going away from streaming like totally anytime soon because it's what I like to do and I want to be doing it, and you guys make me laugh and I like to make you laugh. It's just one of those things where it's like, well, I don't got the money for an editor, so I guess I gotta figure out where I can find time to make some stuff myself. Maybe I did less streams a week, I don't know. Take care of yourselves. The like social media side of like content creation stuff is really difficult for me. It's really difficult. It's not the like editing content. It's not the making art. It's none of that stuff is difficult for me. It's the like literally remembering to post to Twitter. You want to offer to help somehow? Don't think you could meaningfully assist you? Nah, you're good. Thank you, though. You're helping me by subscribing. And you're helping me by being here. By being sort of a little soundboard. Sometimes when I talk about this stuff, I guess, in a lot of ways, it does feel like a cry for help. But it's not even that so much of it is like, I want to yap. I got a lot going on in my brain, sort of all of the time. And it's good to get it out sometimes. It's good to, like, talk about this stuff. Managing multiple social medias is so hard, yeah. It's difficult in the way that's the most annoying. Managing social media is difficult in the way that is so terribly annoying. It's like going from, like having, like, a retail job you know, having a retail job where you're on your feet for an 8-hour shift or even more than an 8-hour shift, and people are being rude as fuck to you, and it's horrible, and it's just like, that is like its own special kind of hell. And then you're like, awesome, I get a big girl job where all I do is like take 1 hour of the day to send emails, and then the rest of it is just dealing with like 40 or 50-year-olds micromanaging me when there's really nothing to do. And that's a different kind of hell. But you can't really complain about it as much because you only really worked for an hour of the day. You know? Like, you feel like you're not allowed to complain about it. And managing social media, like being a social media manager, to me feels like that kind of thing where you're like, oh, it's so difficult. And it's like, what the fuck do you mean it's so difficult? You literally spend the day going on Twitter and TikTok watching silly videos. And it's like, you don't, it's, ah! You know? Like, you feel like you don't have the right to complain. And yet... Now we're in your house and in your chat, so you can complain all you want, vent it all out. Yeah. Trust me, I will. It really depends on what you like to do. You have debilitating ADHD, you can write game code like a champ and do art you like, but outside that, you're near paralyzed out of how unengaging it is. It's literally that for me. It's because like, my brain, like, doesn't give a shit about the stuff that's like, post every day. Post, you know, just sort of like whatever's on your mind onto Twitter. And I'm like, no, I like the Twitters where people shut the fuck up unless they have something important to say. And so that's the kind of Twitter that I like to run, is one where I shut the fuck up unless I have something important to say. But Twitter doesn't like it when you don't post every day, or Instagram doesn't like it when you don't post every day. They want you to spend every single minute of every single day on their particular media website engaging with, you know, the people who comment, and then you need to go comment on other people's stuff. And it's just like, I'm an indoor cat. I'm a charismatic introvert, okay? I'm capable of talking and making my points and having sort of a fun time at a party, but I'm not gonna go and seek out those parties myself. I like being inside. And I am my own zookeeper. And if the tiger doesn't want to take a bath, the tiger is not going to take a bath. Like, I like taking baths. I'm not talking about literal baths, but like... Social media seems to be completely obsessed with forcing people to drop their filters and surrender their own privacy sometimes. Are you being paranoid? Probably, but you're still correct. Yes, but I mean, like, that's sort of where the rise of VTubers partially comes from, is that people... It's like... feels kind of cheesy to call it like a small rebellion to this sort of like you know, persistent online persona sort of thing. Like, you have this anonymous persona, and it feels like the world is like actively fighting against you trying to keep any little bit of privacy. I can't do a Google search live on stream because it's gonna dox where I live. And there's no way to fix that. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't, you know. We're like getting into it today. You put it quite well, thank you. And I've tried to fix that too. I saw people complaining about it recently. But then I'll go, like, I think, like, well, there has to be a way to fix this, and I'm just stupid and can't find it. And then I go and I watch Northern Lion do his sort of daily word puzzles and stuff like that, and he has to close out his display every single time that he brings up a new website because he doesn't want to dox himself. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess if he doesn't have it figured out, then who the fuck am I? This gives you a bit of an intermediary between your entertainment persona and your private self. Yeah, I can just be, like, people long for the days of just being a little guy on the internet. People want their silly little forums back. That man has an incredible mind, a smorgasbord of trivia. I love watching him do the Daily Dozen and fail the first 3 questions that pop up because they are all sports related. That's my favorite thing. And, like, it's good to know that a man that smart still has massive gaps in his knowledge. And you know what? I'm not getting the answers to those questions either. So, no judgment on my behalf. And I'm better at him than the Pokedoku, I'll say that. But he is very smart, and I respect that. It's over when Northern Lion learns about sports. He knows about hockey. He knows about hockey. Hockey feels a little bit like sports light. Like, as somebody who's not into sports myself, I feel like you could get into hockey. Even if you're not into sports, you could get into hockey. More than any other, like, capital S sport. Of course he does. He's Canadian. It's true. It's true. I'm not Canadian, but, like, that's just, yeah, I understand that. It's in the blood. It's in the Tim Hortons coffee. In the same way that being a bitch is in my Dunkin' Donuts. I get it. Oh. Pretty sure it's mandated by Canadian law. Just like how Canadian law forces you to, like, have, like, an educational segment in, like, Canadian television. Like, why they have that, the Strange Brew segment on, like, Canadian SNL. Was it the Great White North or something like that? Which I don't remember what their little SNL segment was called. I clearly don't even know what Canadian SNL was called. You slam Dunkin', people turn up their nose. I want Starbucks. Give me my Dunkin'. I like Dunkin'. Dunkin' is funny in the way that, like, Dunkin'... Half of the time you go to Dunkin' Donuts, it's shit. It's like they get your order wrong. And it's like, or it's just like straight up not good. But that's all just because of your own karma. Like, you need to, if your Dunkin' Donuts tastes bad, it's because your karma, something is wrong with your karma, and you need to go and put some good out into the world. Or maybe some bad. I'm not quite sure how it works, actually. But I do fuck with an old-fashioned donut, so that's all I'll say about the matter. Everyone has bad karma then. It's good some days. It's good some days. There was a Dunkin' Donuts near me that, for the longest time, their air conditioner unit was not working, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I felt so bad for them. I felt so bad for them, and it just got to the point where it was like, after, like, fucking 11 o'clock, they're like, we are not here anymore. Goodbye. And I'm like, respect. Like, I would not be either. It's horrible. They did that to the teenagers in your Dunkin' near your home, gave them a $10 tip to the one who took the order and the one who fulfilled. Good. Good. I got food somewhere recently, and I don't typically carry cash with me because I live in the year 2024. But one of my favorite food locations has sort of the tip jar situation where they're like, you know, it'll say like Iron Man or Captain America, and you know, you can sort of like pick which of the tip jars, so you kind of have like a dueling tip jar scenario to try and, you know, game the system a little bit. And I'm like, I like when they do that. I think it's fun, and it makes you ask important questions. And they did have recently, it said Star Wars or Star Trek, and there was no money in either of them. So I turned to Lux and I was like, Lux, do you have any cash on you right now? And I looked over at the tip jars, and Lux silently just took like $5 out of his wallet and put them in Star Trek, and I'm like, oh my god. It's like, I didn't even tell you to do that. He's like, no, I understand what you wanted to do though. Yay! This is a Star Trek house. Wasting your emotion. Save the animals, kill the animals. The AGDQ AGDQ donation goals be like that emote name is so funny. When the 7TV is not working and I just see in my stream chat, ooh yeah, woo yeah, baby. Splatfest be like. And Big Man, Big Man, why would you want to kill all the animals? Hey. Hey. One of the best emote slash name harmonic combos. Big Man's just hungry. He's a big guy. I don't really ever know what's going on in sort of the Splatoon fandom at any given moment, but I've been seeing a lot of people drawing Big Man in like a sort of metal, like a sexy like hair metal kind of getup with like a thong. And he's like all spiky, and it's just so cunty, and I really like it. And I'm just like, good for him. He looks great. That's exactly what you feel. Yeah. Yeah, you saw that? Yeah. It's so good. I think for the face, I could bring more detail into it here. I kind of just want to bring this down and in more. Maybe the okay, I'll bring this in a little bit, this in a little bit. And then I'm like leaned away from my microphone because I'm like doing the same face that this little bird is doing. Gonna perspective it a little bit in and then like do that. Um, get down a little bit.
Thanks.
Oh! Thanks! Aw, you love the plush vampire with the little heart collar? He's so cute! He's so cute. He does deserve some snacks. One of these days, you'll be able to feed snacks. I set that up on the last TTS mascot I did for somebody else, but I think all of that I did there just... No, it's worse. Okay. I send an SOS to the world. I send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets by. Take some snacks out of the petty cash. He needs a little chocolate tree if he is to survive. Also, I apologize for being so behind on Dracula. I'm not prepared to read more of it today. But if things go well and I do stream on Wednesday, we can catch up with Dracula on Wednesday. I think that looks pretty good. I don't like the head shape necessarily yet. Message in a bottle. You bet I'm right. Oh, you bet he would enjoy bagels? I enjoy bagels, so of course that Zebat would enjoy bagels. Zebat, what is your bagel of choice? Now, I'm gonna break all of your brains a little bit here, but my bagel of choice? Chocolate chip. I like a chocolate chip bagel. I like a chocolate chip bagel with peanut butter. That's my go-to. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that terrifies you.
Everything.
Everything. Oh, the everything bagel. That's pretty intense. That's an intense one. Really did not expect that. I know it's a weird one. I said I might frighten some of you with that. And maybe I lose a little bit of Jersey street cred with that. Now I also enjoy a good plain. I really also do like a cinnamon sugar bagel. A cinnamon sugar bagel with cream cheese. I will fuck that up. Cinnamon sugar is delectable. Yeah, I have a sweet tooth is really the thing that's happening there. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. SOS. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. You baked soft pretzel bites the other day. They were so good. Oh, I want them. You don't think there's a little too little chocolate and a chocolate chip bagel? You like chocolate chunk? Bagels are so pricey from any good place. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever had that. No, I think it's a good amount of chocolate for me in a chocolate chip bagel. With like peanut butter, it's like kind of, I don't know. I never really thought about it having more chocolate. Cause like for me, it's like it doesn't need to be so desserty. It's not like I'm having chocolate chip pancakes, you know? Pretzel bagel also, I'll fuck with the pretzel bagel pretty, yeah, that's good. Pretzel bagel's good. I've never had cream cheese on a chocolate chip bagel. I'm a bit scared by the concept, but at the end of the day, I feel like it could happen. I feel like it could happen. You've eaten everything bagel with smoked salmon, Philadelphia cream cheese. Ah, I'm so hungry. Why is my face broken? Hello? They got me. The bagel boys, they got me. Okay, I'm fine. What the hell was that? If you have a sweet bagel, you want it to be a dessert. I guess that's fair. I guess that's, I can respect that. I do really like for me, I don't always like when the like chocolate chip of something is like baked into it. Though I guess that's not true for like pancakes. Like I always want the chocolate chips to be in the pancakes. But I'm like, I'm open to it. Maybe I would love it crazy style. I don't know. Yeah, Discord's open to all. Open to everybody. Unless you're trying to scam people. Except minors, that's true. I forgot that children exist. Thank you, Pat, for reminding me that children exist. Yeah, this is an 18 plus stream. Oh, sometimes you just forget. Pretzel bites recipe in the Discord? I want to look at that. I want to look at that. Soft pretzel bites. Oh, I would have to get yeast. I know the yeast that I have. I got that yeast back in 2020. That shit's dead. Those guys are dead. Those look so good. Oh, I love pretzels so much. Genuinely, Callum, that looks so good. I think it would make me cry. Because pretzel bites to me are like, that's like a food that makes me think of home. Pretzel bites, I'm thinking about like Philly Pretzel Factory. Though that just makes me emotional. So like pretty much like every family function that my family turned up at, we would bring Philly Philly Pretzel Company Pretzel Brights, Pretzel Bites. And so it's just like, oh, oh. The boiling can be a little bit messy. Yeah, it's crazy how like high effort pretzels are. Pretzels and bagels are like so much high effort. For like a baking thing. You wouldn't think that they're as difficult as they are. I may have to take a quick break, and I know that an ad just happened, so I'm gonna try and wait before I take another break. But I've been drinking a lot of water because I think it's sort of the only thing that will keep you from just sort of feeling like you need to sleep the entire day is just staying hydrated. But it does mean that you piss a lot of pee, so you know, the double-edged sword, I guess. You drink a lot of water, you piss a lot of pee. But I can at least try to wait until I can run another ad. Oh, that reminds me. I meant to change my ads. I would be interested to know if chat feels differently about this. I have ads running right now, a minute and 30 seconds every 30 minutes. And I'm beginning to think like 3 minutes every hour is better. I was like, that feels crazy. That feels crazy to make somebody do 3 minutes of ads. But at the same time, it's like getting that it's more disruptive to have them every 30 minutes. And especially now, like, just getting up and having a stretch break when there's ads, that's not bad. Channel you watch does that? I watch a lot of channels that do that, and I saw somebody do, like, a little poll on Twitter on what people like best, and the one that people liked best was the 3 minutes at the top of the hour. They pause whenever there's ads, and they're a lot bigger, too. That's the thing for me, is that I'm a train that don't stop. I like knowing when the ads are going, but I just, like, I can't stop the train, otherwise I lose it. The train will derail. So, but 3 minutes every hour is a good opportunity for you to take a break, yes. And also, if, you know, if I am staying hydrated and I am stretching, for art streams, it makes sense and it sounds good. Drink a bit of water, piss a bit of pee. Get down tonight. Might be good to force you to take a break. I hate being forced to take a break. That ADHD thing of hating when somebody tells you to take a break.
Piggy dipping.
Oh, now you guys are telling me to hydrate.
Help!
Help me! Help! There's too much water! You just got coconut balled.
Save.
Oh God!
Save.
God, please!
Save. Save. Save.
I save.
Save.
I save, don't worry, I save. I just realized this needs to be pulled out this way a little bit. You doing okay over there, Zbat? You've been seeing a lot of Coconut Mall on Twitter? Yuzu, I imagine you know what that's about, right? You know what that's about, right? Just wondering. You've learned. Okay, good. I was like, you were unaware, but you put it together. Did you not? Did you fall out of a coconut tree? This guy over here fell out of a coconut tree. Oh, it's honestly, I don't think I said this on stream. If I did, I apologize. So, my mother, my mother lives, on Scary Horse Island. And at Scary Horse, at Scary Horse Island, she got hit by a coconut. She was like reaching over to get some sunscreen out of her bag, and a coconut fell 25 feet out of a palm tree and hit her on the back. Coconut approaching your mother. That's what happened. My mommy got hit by a coconut, like in a cartoon. And it really hurt her. And she was like, I'm just really glad that it didn't hit my back. I'm glad that it hit my back instead of my head, because if it hit me on the head, it could have, like, killed me. And I was like, yeah, Jesus, but also I'm laughing because you got hit by a coconut like a cartoon. It fires in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. So true. They were so right about that, honestly. Man is where we love is on the sun. You got the call and you had to leave while you were hanging out and you had to laugh. You're sorry. Yeah, it was funny. Even my mom was like, it was funny. My mother is like, sometimes at the end of the day, my back does hurt a little bit now because of it, and I'm probably going to have to see a doctor, but can admit, it's kind of funny when you get hit by a coconut like in the cartoons. My mother has a sense of humor, and I'm just glad she's okay now. But did she put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up? Oh, you know she did. You know she did. My mother is so cute, I have to say, but this is funny as well because she really likes palm trees. Like, she loves palm trees. And she has been, like, collecting them. So when she goes to the beach, and anytime that there's, like, palm trees, where the coconuts have, like, fallen and they're, like, sprouting, she'll collect them so she can plant them around her house. So, it was funny that this happened to her, the palm tree lover. And it was funny that it didn't happen while she was collecting. Like, you'd think it would have happened when she was collecting palm trees, but no, that was not the case. The palm trees attack when we're vulnerable. Very insidious, very clever. The palm trees were upset that she was coming near their children. Palm tree mothers are very protective of their children. Stay away. Stay away. And that's on her for not knowing about sort of palm tree behavior. Mama bear behavior of dropping your babies on your enemies. So true. Okay, now I think I can actually get up and go and take a break. I'm gonna go and run an ad. I'll be back. Okay, won't be gone too long. Be right back, okay? Don't go too far.
It's my stream now.
Hello? What's going on in here? What's going on in here? You up to no good? You're getting up to no good in here. That's fine. Yippee! Nothing. Everybody run! Ow!
Speed.
Oh, is Yuzu go beddy bye? Yuzu goes to bed. Good night, Yuzu. Good night, Yuzu. Good night, Yuzu. Good night, Yuzu.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture.
Crunchy. Yow. Sunburnt. Good night, Yuzu. I hope you sleep well. Want to adopt him and fill a used tissue box with fluff and have him sleep there. Oh! Ziba, I'm sure, would sleep so comfortably in a little tissue box. Oh, Zibat's so crunchy over there. He's crunchier than I am. Okay, deform this perspective tool. Hello? That looks a lot better. I think I'm just gonna select everything here. Not include that. And reflect that. Oh, the eyeball! What's happening? Oh, I know what's happening. It's this one. Reflect motion this way. He's got the evil eye. Bring this down a little bit. Reflect that. And tries to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub it the right way. I can make your wish come true. You gotta make a big impression. Fixing this is annoying. The shape of this is very strange. Sometimes the program gives you some weird auto-generated corners, and you just have to deal with it. I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. Your wish come true. And I'll be with you. I'm gonna bring this in a little bit more. I don't know. I think I kind of just need to perspective this up a little bit and this way a little bit. Ooh, not too much though. It's like almost it's almost there. Just gotta like mess with it a little bit. Bring this thing down a little bit. I think it needs to be a little bit in this way a little bit. I know this song. Yeah. I'll be fast. I want it to last. I need you by my side. I'll be the static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. And you feel my heart beat slow. I can't let you go. I want you in my life. But yeah, this is Every Time We Touch by Cascada. Cascada? Ooh. Just like slightly adjusting the perspective on this. I think it's pretty good. Here's the thing with all of this is that I'm working with all of these extreme angles, and I don't even think that I want the angles to be extreme on this model. I don't think they need to be, and I think that the more extreme they are, the more difficult it's going to be to make it look natural. And also to keep the necklace on that he wears. He wears a little necklace, and it's just like going to be a huge pain in the butt to make sure that it fits if the angles are really extreme. So he needs his bling. Yes, exactly. So I think I'm just gonna set everything as it is. And just sort of, select all of that. think everything that's set to one is set to the other. Fit needs to be on point and dripping! It's true. I also need to save. What I'm gonna do to do that is I'm gonna set keyframes at 25 and -25, and then I'm gonna set them at, honestly, probably like 15. And -15 for the Y angles. It's the Y angles that I'm the most scared about, if I'm being honest. Here, okay, but here's the thing for both of them. I feel like, how do we feel about extended interpolation? How do we feel about ellipse interpolation on this? Okay, I don't hate it. Okay. What the hell? Select that. 15. Bird. It's true! Correct! Me when I go bird watching. I think that one's a bird. I'm not sure though. It could be. I don't want to be wrong. It's one of those birds with feathers, I think. Don't yell at me if I'm wrong. That's so nice! Okay. That looks great! Oh my god. Guys, we did it! Okay, well, let me turn the blush back on, too.
Yippee!
I may have to adjust this blush a little bit. Just need to, like, bring it in a little bit on the corners. Reflect that. You and me, put it together. Okay, it does need to come down a little bit here. I'm gonna have to do the same thing on this side. Bring this in a little bit. Oh, I do think it needs to... The perspective needs to be perspectiving a bit more like that. Look at those! Look at that face! So cute! Like the commercial with the guy who uses a phone app to identify the bird to impress the girl, except the app just has one response bird no matter what you point at it, even at non-birds. I forget who it was, but I feel like I saw somebody recently on Twitter, and I could have dreamed this, but I feel like I saw, like, like a VTuber. I want to say it was like Cottontail or something like that. Was like I was at a party and there was a guy there who had like extreme charisma, incredibly sexy, and then he saw a bird, identified it, then opened up the app and confirmed it was the bird. And I was just like, that would work on me. Just like that one guy who's also like, my friend keeps bringing girls home by saying at dates, oh, I'm so hungry. I'm so glad I have a bunch of stew back home. Like, that would fucking work on me so easily. Are you kidding me? You have stew at home? I want some. I want some stew? Are you kidding? I like him. I like that autistic man. Would it be wrong to say that is you autistic? Cause I like it. We have stew at home. It also implies that he can cook, which is hot. Yes, but like it's like also specifically because it's stew. Like it's like if somebody's made some stew, and especially if I've had like a drink at a function, if I have alcohol in my system, I want soup that is heavy on the meat and potatoes, heavier than it is on the soup, you know? I want meat and potatoes and carrots. That is the Irish blood coming out. I want the stew. If it were chili or curry, those are the only stew things that you make, also would get me. Any man who can afford a hunk of meat big enough for a stew is an instant hottie. So fucking true. So true. Wagyu tallow Swiss melt burgers? What the fuck? I'm being courted. I'm getting so hungry. And I was gonna say before I started stream so fucking full from my lunch that I ate like a couple of minutes before stream. And I don't know how, but the copious amount of water that I have been drinking has made me starving. It's made me starve. I did say that I was so full. And somewhere between me saying that I was so full and my like third mug of water, I am a starving Victorian orphan. And I think it's because we've been talking about bagels and stews. And also, I think sometimes when you do drink a lot of water and stay hydrated, it does make you a little bit hungry. So, chicken noodle soup completely from scratch this week? I'm hungry. Even made the noodles too. What kind of noodles? Send nudes. The way I say water makes you so irrationally happy. It's a South Jersey thing. I eradicated it from my lexicon from like being away from New Jersey for so long. Because I was embarrassed. And then I'm like, no, having an accent is one of life's greatest pleasures. I'm reclaiming water. I love it. It is my like one signifier that I get to have that I am from like the Philadelphia metropolitan area. It's me like telegraphing. So I'm telegraphing my telepathy, you know, my Philadelphia telepathy. How do you feel about the kind of pizza that stretches and flops when you pick it up, unable to support its own weight? Gore, I'm gonna say something that's another contentious New Jersey thing. And some of you already know this. I don't like pizza. I don't like pizza. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not like I hate it. It's not like I'm picky about it. I don't want pizza. I don't want it. Can anyone understand what she said? Oh. What was that? It's just you cut out there. I know. How can you be Italian and not like pizza? It's just I don't like, and then I don't know what's was said after. No, I'm not crazy on like marinara forward meals.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture.
Oh, crunchy. This is penance. This is penance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can take my Italian card away. I will steal it back in the middle of the night. But you can, you know, you can put me in cuffs. You can put my little hooves in cannoli handcuffs and take me away. Do you love egg parm? Yeah, I love egg parm. Egg parm. I honestly, if I'm gonna pick a parm, it's gonna be eggplant parm. I do like a chicken parm, and I think if I'm like craving a protein, I will pick a chicken parm. But I like an eggplant parm. Like that's my pick. Love a cannoli. That's like one of the things that I seek out when I'm home in Jersey, because I don't trust cannolis from anywhere else. But that's the thing about me not liking pizza. That's the thing about me not liking pizza, is that at every single pizza restaurant there are other options. So I'll just get, like, I don't know, fried ravioli. You know what? I'll fuck with a calzone too, is the thing that's crazy. Don't know what makes it different. I'll fuck with a calzone. What, like, trying to think of like what else I might get. I mean, honestly, garlic bread or cheesy bread. Instead of like, and if the party is collectively getting a pizza, I'll have a slice or two of pizza. I think part of the pizza problem for me is that, like, I'm not like wildly crazy about pizza. To the capacity that I will eat my own pizza over the course of a week. I don't like leftovers, and I will only really eat like a slice, 2 slices at a time, because I have a baby tummy. Oh, not the pizza celebration. Quick. Thank you for the on-screen pizza celebration, Callum. It's so funny. It looks like a burnt cookie, I will admit. On the West Coast, and you work in an Italian deli, you did fresh cannolis, and now you're ruined because they're rare here. They're a bit of the pain in the ass to find. A good cannoli on the West Coast is a pain in the ass to find, because I don't want to spend the money to get a bad cannoli. And that's it. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna even try. I'm gonna trust somebody else's word, but I'm not gonna get it on my own, because I don't want to spend the money to be disappointed. But spinach feta chicken, one is your favorite pizzas, has to be white wine, Alfredo sauce, garlic pizza sauce, can't be red sauce. That's not what pizza is about. If it's a white sauce pizza, it's fucking over. It's so good. We're in a different world. Like, yes, I will get a white sauce pizza and I will fuck that shit up. It's like, if that is the option, I know that I'm gonna be treated well at that place. And I'm gonna get the white pizza. But, like, you usually don't have the option of getting a white pizza. Like, that's not normal. That's not what we're talking. Like, people just get a pizza, a capital P pizza, plain cheese, maybe with pepperoni. You know? Or if you live in the Los Angeles metropolitan area, you get the one with the eggs in it. You know? I forget what it's called. You can get the pizza with the eggs in it. I might try it one day. It kind of sounds good, actually. I'm open to trying new things. You like having a problem? White pizza for life. Cheese on cheese on cheese. Yes. Place near you has a Philly cheesesteak pizza. I don't fuck with a Philly cheesesteak outside of the immediate Philadelphia metropolitan area. I do not fuck with the Philly cheesesteak anywhere else. You can say it's a Philly cheesesteak, I'm gonna have problems. I know it's not a Philly cheesesteak. I know you're lying to me. And I will not stand for it. And the reasoning for that is I don't even particularly like a cheesesteak all that much. It has to be the best version of a cheesesteak it can be. And then I will eat it. But if it's not Pat's or Geno's or Jim's, I don't fucking want it. If the roll is not exactly like that and the steak is sliced thin and it's got cheese whiz, plastic ass cheese whiz on it, if it's not served like that, I don't want it in my mouth. I don't want to eat it. And it's usually the cheese whiz that's a problem. Most places are like, I bet you don't want to eat plastic. No, I do want to eat plastic, okay? I do want the cheese whiz. Wit whiz every single fucking time, okay? We're coming out with the strong food opinions today. You had a peanut butter or chocolate pizza. The crust was a cinnamon sugar thing. It sounds good. It was kind of muddy tasting. Dessert pizza is just like... Just make dessert. I like the... It's like kind of we're having fun with pizza, but like just make a... Like there are so many different kinds of desserts out there. We can just make dessert. Do you know about egg on pizza? Egg on a burger is amazing. I fucking love egg on a burger. Egg on a burger. I put jelly on my egg sandwiches. I can't be making more food opinion problems. I can't even keep up with the chat as it is. If you want to make a good cheesesteak, make it all from scratch, nice good solid bread, then put it in the fridge, come back to it next day, heat it up. It'll be a masterpiece if you did it right, trust me. I believe you. I believe you with all of my heart. I'm never gonna do that. For one reason and one reason alone, I'm not chopping up that steak on my own good pans. My pans would get so fucked up from that. From chopping up the steak all thin like that? Are you kidding me? I would just be eating Teflon. Are you kidding? Hard to relate because, like most food, the one thing that gets you is Mexican food. Grew up in the LA area, moved to Washington. Hasn't been the same since. Mexican food gets so fucked up the further that you get from Mexico. And that's very sad. It is truly very sad. And yeah. Yuzu sometimes tells me about Mexican food in Germany, and I'm like, I don't want to know what that looks like. I don't want to know about that. That scared me. Go to Subway, get one of them kids' meal personal pizzas with the brown crinkly steak that leaves the brown dye on your hands and the shitty green peppers and onions. Neon orange chipotle mayo, and you will devour that shit. That sounds, honest to God, that sounds good as hell. That sounds so fucking good, actually. I love good, bad food. That's what a Philly cheesesteak is that it's good, bad food. And then when they try to make it other places, they try to take it not bad. And it's like, no, it needs to be bad. Like, what are you doing? It's not the right food if it's not bad. But that's why you'd hate to leave California. That and no In-N-Out. I got things to say about In-N-Out. I'm so far behind. I'm so far behind on chat. I'm so far behind. I've got opinions on In-N-Out. I've got opinions, and they just come from the fact that, I worked at a burger chain for a long time. As that was my like one of my teenager jobs, and everybody be like, "Oh, have you ever had In-N-Out? You gotta have In-N-Out. You gotta try In-N-Out." And then I went and tried In-N-Out, and I went, "This is what? Are you kidding me? Like, this is what you guys are freaking out about?" But also, like, from working at a burger joint for so long, I have exhausted the amount of burgers that I can eat in my lifetime. I don't really like burgers anymore because I've just eaten too many burgers. But I understand sort of the love that Californians have for In-N-Out, and I think I'm so sorry. It comes from the fact that there are the diners here are dog shit. I'm sorry. The reason that Californians are so obsessed with In-N-Out is because the diners are dog shit and you can't get food anywhere else at 3 a.m. You have been conditioned to like the cheap fast food of In-N-Out. Also, Washington mention. Yeah. Like, for me, if it's 3 a.m. and I need, like, you know, food in my belly to sort of, you know, what's the word, to sober up, I would go to a diner where the lovely waitress calls me baby and gives me, like, a fat stack of pancakes and a milkshake. And I can just hang out there until, like, 5 a.m. And also, the interior looks like it's the 1950s, and it's the coolest shit ever. It just, like, looks really cool and neon inside. And you can watch a guy make eggs and hash browns on a big griddle when you're sitting at the counter. I love diners. I love diners with, like, a big menu that, like, look like it's, like, a newspaper size thing, and then you have, like, local advertisements for, like, real estate or whatever. Ugh. Don't have good diners. In-N-Out burgers are fresh and consistent. You always get food poisoning when you go to your local diner. That's what I'm saying. The diners are not good. The diners are not dinering. It's crazy to me how few places in the Los Angeles metropolitan area, and maybe it's like this in parts of Northern California as well, I can only imagine, are just fucking not open past, like, 10 o'clock at night? Everyone in your state goes on and on about Culver's, how it's the In-N-Out of Ohio. When tried some, it was sad as dry as with under-seasoned geriatric food. Well, your first problem was that you were in Ohio. Canned chili is better. It was hospital chili? Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Well, we did our head angles. Let me just make sure that I, like, reflect all of the stuff for the cheeks. And we can do the doles. I'm so sorry, Ohioers. Some of my best friends are from Ohio. Ohio gets a bad rep. Here's the thing. Ohio gets a bad rep. It's the new New Jersey. I don't know what to, like, I'm allowed to throw stones at Ohio because I'm from New Jersey. And we took, you know, all of those insults on the chin or whatever. And so now it's just sort of like a bit of playful banter between two people who, you know, two states that are looked at like, you know, the white trash ones. I guess Florida's also that, but you know. Lived in Ohio for months before, but Skyline scared you too much to try it? Yeah. Seattle is the city that sleeps. That's so funny. Have one good food and it's pho from places where there's a teenager doing calculus homework at one of the tables every time you show up. I love family-owned, like Vietnamese restaurants or like Chinese food restaurants. If my food is being brought out to me by like a middle schooler, I'm like, I know this shit's gonna be good. You must adult, but you'll be back? Well, let's get started on our doles. Hopefully you won't miss any of the good ones. I could talk about food forever. I could talk about food forever, and I will if I'm not stopped. So let's start with... We start with the framed. I couldn't remember what we usually start with. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh, guys.
It's right here, huh?
Show it.
It's
Show
right,
it.
it's right here.
Show it.
It's right here.
Show it.
It's right there.
It's right here. Uh-oh, guys. What could this movie be? What could this movie be? I mean, this is Zootopia, right? Are we being fucked with? Are we being fucked with? Is this Zootopia or is it are we being fucked with? Okay, I'm not being fucked with. Zootropolis. That's the craziest shit ever. They don't call it Zootopia in, I think it was like the Europe distribution or something like that, because they didn't have the copyright for Zootopia, so it's called Zootropolis. That's crazy. Easiest shit ever. These are all very Judy Hopps specific. This would have been a less obvious screenshot than this one. Oh, someone's throwing hands at Wawa. You take that back about Wawa. You take that back. You take that back right now. Anyways. What do we want to, I want to do the Pokedoku. Sorry, I love doing the Pokedoku. This is my new favorite thing. Okay. Normal flying Pokemon. That's most of them. How do you spell Pidgeot? Okay, I was scared there for a second. I was like, huh? Grass flying Pokemon. Is that Decidueye? No, because it's like... Is Decidueye flying? Hoppip? I like Hoppip. I like that answer. Decidueye is Grass Ghost? That's what I thought. It's a fake one. Yeah, Decidueye. Decidueye? Decidueye? I think it's supposed to be like deciduous eye. Like a deciduous tree. But I like saying Decidueye, like the Decidueye system. The Dewey Decimal System. Grass dual type. Okay, how about that one then? You couldn't figure out how to spell the Dewey Decimal System? Tropius is the big banana dino. I do love Tropius. That word makes you feel dyslexic. Yeah, I also tripped myself up on it. Grass type from Hoenn. That is... so that's Blaziken. and Mudkip, and I got it. Hold on, that's Trico. Decidueye doesn't get Ghost until the 3rd form. Yeah. That's how most of the starters are. If they have a dual type, they usually get it on the 3rd form, right? Normal dual type. How about Zorua Hisui? Normal type from Hoenn. Is Linoon? Is Linoon? Linoon and Zigzagoon. They're 3rd gen, right? Okay. Final evolution from Hoenn. Have you heard of this guy called Blaziken? Final evolution dual type. How about Typhlosion Hisui? How about that? Galarian Zigzagoon is so cute. It is so cute. I love it a lot. I was like, let me pick something like weird and specific for that one. Final evolution flying. Let me think of a weird one. I can't think of a weird one. I'm gonna just do Pelipper. Yay! Yippee! I did it! No problems. Wow! I got the right pick for this corner. Pidgeot. Gyarados is the weirdest flying one. I don't know. How about, oh, I forgot about Kilowattrel. I got a shiny version of that one out of just like completely randomly. How about like, no, that might be the weirdest one. You might be right about that. Is that Marinara from Miraculous Ladybug? You mean Ledian? Ledian is such a funny Pokemon to me because it's like, Ledian is like a very clear homage to like Kamen Rider, which is like, it goes over the head of people who grew up with Power Rangers. Just got new Joy-Cons, gotta do a new Pokemon run, gotta ruin those new Joy-Cons, break them in right now. If you remember correctly, Ledian is the weakest fully evolved Pokemon. That's so sad. That's so sad. It's about the Pokemon that you like. You gotta use the Pokemon you like, not the strongest ones. Connections? Connections time? Cone area. Wait, cone, pyramid, triangle. No. Cone, pyramid, sphere. No. It can't just be triangle. I'm shuffling these. Where are my Seabat emotes? Where are my ooh yeah baby, you yeah woo baby? Let's go! Domain. Field. This is fucking with me. I don't know. Why is this fucking with me? I keep thinking about, like, barrier. Cone, like, you know, area of effect, a sphere. You know, these are, like, D&D spell ranges. I'll hear it, Callum. I don't know why I'm lost today. I like pyramid, cone, sphere. I feel like there's, but I don't know what the fourth one would be. Music instruments. Oh! Recorder, horn, triangle, fiddle. Oh. I see. Food processor, food chain, food pyramid, food barrier? Food fight. Yeah! Area, field, sphere, domain. Cone barrier, flare, flag. Used to redirect traffic. That makes a lot more sense than dimensions of Dungeons and Dragons spells. Which is what my mind was, like, fixated on. Make waves. Kayak. Canoe. Raft. Something raft. Board. Something board. Craft. Watercraft. Paddle board. Goon. No, I can't spell goon! Dry. Dingy. What? Oh, is it spelled? It's spelled like this, isn't it? Dinghy. Dory. Gondola. Think Venice. Thank you for that. I was like... Yeah, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. Anime. Beach. Okay. Caper. Oh. The other day, me and Pat and Yuzu were doing the Wordle. Well, Yuzu was doing the Wordle, and it was like ahead because Yuzu is in Germany. And we guessed anime first, and I forget what the second one was, but the way that the words that were left, I was like, it's shart. I was like, try shart. And then I was like not thinking that Wordle would allow the word shart. Like, I would have assumed that is not in their dictionary. And instead what happened was it went green, 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 gray, green. But like for like a full like half second there, I was like, oh my god, the word is shart. It was shaft. It was shaft, which is also funny, but like that one is, you know, more of a real word than shart is. And if I had not already guessed shart, I would have also laughed at shaft. Like, I wouldn't think that they would allow that. How about caved? Ah! Cadet? Yeah. Alright, whatever. Whatever, mini crossword time. World capital with a museum dedicated entirely to pasta. How about, like, Rome? Console for the game Halo. Xbox. Happy Easter, Xbox. Number of degrees in each angle of... What? Number of degrees in each angle of an equilateral triangle? Don't ask me that. I'm scared now. Inflatable bike part tire? Prescriptions for short? RXs? Obits? Oh, is it 60? Moxie. Extra. Yet. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. What else do we got? Bandle? I have to pause the music. I have to pause the music for the bandle. Alright. Okay, released in 1985, 257 million views on YouTube, difficulty hard par 4. So, we're gonna get this, like, late into this, I think. I feel like I'm gonna know it at least. Maybe I won't. The only thing I'm thinking of is that song, that these are the best days of my life. What is that song called? I don't think that's what this song is, but it's the only thing I'm thinking of. In a summer porch, it doesn't last forever. You held my hand. I know that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. What is that song? Oh yeah. Back in the summer of 69. Yeah. In the summer of 69. I like when I do this game here and this, like, I have to, like, channel the song and, like, just sort of, like, mumble my way through the lyrics until I can realize what the fuck it is that I'm singing. You held my hand. I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. I knew that on the last one. I couldn't remember what the song was called. Wow, I didn't know the Summer of '69 was a song that came out in 1985. That's kind of fucked up. I feel like I've been lied to. That was so long ago. How crazy do you think the summer of 2069 is going to be, guys? Do you think it's gonna be crazy? Do you think we'll be on the moon? You know, do you think we'll have aliens? Do you think we'll be able to party with aliens in 2069? I hope so. Not much has changed, but they live underwater. Yeah, like that, Callum. That's just like Star Trek, honestly. What else can we do? What am I forgetting? The global. What? Hello? Load? I'm losing enough, baby. Everybody's partying. What country do we start with today? Anybody want to throw out a country? Is Madagascar a country? It sure is, and it's also a hit animated movie. Okay, so not the whitest that this could be, but we're pretty far, I think, from what it could be. So I'm tempted to guess something in like South America? Maybe like a Paraguay? No, that's worse. Okay. How about like the Philippines? I spell it wrong every time. Wow, no, that's also really far away. Europe? Italy. Okay, Italy is warmer. It's that one island that always closes its borders first in pandemic 2. They're smart like that. So it's not Italy. You know what? I'm gonna get silly. Let's guess Malta. It's not Malta. Okay. But Malta is cooler, so we're gonna be probably more norther. Well, don't tell me it's like Serbia. They love giving me one of these countries from this area, and they just love making me guess around North Macedonia, Bosnia. No, Bulgaria. It was Bulgaria. um, we'll do the Metazua. I'm not doing Metaflora because it pisses me off. All right, what animal could this be? Armadillo. It's not an armadillo, but it is an amnio. So it's probably not a mammal. It's probably a reptile or a bird. What happens when I just search bird? How about a blackbird? Ooh, it is a passerine. It's like a little finch bird. How about a goldfinch? No, we don't have a goldfinch. How about a regular finch? It's not a finch. How about a robin? Is that in the same group? That's in the Turdiday. What do you mean the Turdiday? The thrushes? The thrusher. What's a hummingbird? What's a hummingbird? I don't actually know. Is a hummingbird a passerin? It's not. Okay. I was curious. That thing there looks like a... Oh, how about a cardinal? We don't have a cardinal? How about a blue jay? Okay, so we've got a corvid. We've got a corvid on our hands. What? Nutcracker? That... what? It's not a nutcracker. What's a treepie? Corvidae is a cosmopolitan family of passerine birds that contains the crows, ravens, rooks, magpies, jackdaws, jays, treepies, choughs, and nutcrackers. Raven. Been to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. It's not a raven. How about a crow? It was a crow. How about a game doll? 3 pies? That's too many pies. So true. This is WarioWare. No, this is Dragon's Lair. Oh! Yabba dabba doo! I know my Don Bluth bullshit. I know my Don Bluth bullshit. I feel so good about that. I feel so good about that. What the hell? What is this game? It's anime. Muse Dash. I don't know. Oh my god! She's cracked! She's cracked! She's cracked! Gamer! Gamer! 2 for 2! Fuck it up! She's cracked! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow, I'm gonna carry that high for the rest of today.
Look out, Chaz, we got a gamer on stream.
Oh, yeah, we do. You know what? Just because of that, let's do the Smash Duel. This is a fun one. This is a fun one that I learned about. It's just all Smash characters. You have to guess what Smash character it is. Let's start with Princess Peach. It's a girl, a human girl from Melee, platform of origin, the NES, origin date, newer than 1985. But we're in, like, the right sort of ballpark. And usually in this game, the elves are also humans. You know who it is? Samus? Well, Samus is from the original game. Yeah. I'm like, is it Zelda? But Zelda's also from the original game. I'm entering my mind palace. For $1, name a woman. Zelda was in 64? Was it just Link? Well, maybe it's Zelda then. I don't know. Oh, it's Zelda! Smash 64 had a pretty small roster. What was the one right after? Was Melee right after 64? What is the order of operations? Because they blend together. Melee was Smash 2. So it was 64, Melee, Brawl, Wii U, Ultimate? Is that correct? Yeah, okay. I was right. Okay, so then there's also this one, which I'm terrible at. I'm terrible at that. This one. Okay, they are all getting zapped. This is so small on the screen. So my first thought is that it's Pichu or Pikachu. I'm gonna guess Pichu first. It's not Pichu. Oh, maybe it's like Ness. Maybe it's Pikachu. Maybe it's Lucas. Okay, we're out. I'm out of guesses. If it's a Fire Emblem character, this is not my fault. If it's a Fire Emblem character, that's not on me. This one's really, it's a Fire Emblem character, isn't it? It's like Robin or Corrin or something like that, right? You can tell me. It's okay. I'm terrible at this one. If it's a Fire Emblem character, I want someone to tell me. That's what I'll say. Oh, you just don't know? Okay, we're going to Fire Emblem characters. Side Strike. Well, I've already guessed Ness and Lucas. Okay. Oh, it's Mewtwo? Okay. That doesn't look like a psychic attack. This is me hitting you with my psychic beam. It's like that. The Kirby one is my favorite, so we'll save that one for last. We'll do the silhouette next. This is Ken? Yeah. I was like, this is Ken or Simon or Richter, I forget which. I forget which one has the cunty bob. What the one of the Belmonts with the cunty bob. Emoji. Brick! Okay. I'm going to my mind palace. Mr. Game & Watch. Hammer. Mario? I still think this is Mr. Game & Watch. Steve! You're so right. Oh my god. I forgot about Steve. That's so funny. Round bricks in Minecraft. Kirby. This sucks. That sucks. Boo. Boo. That's boring. Give him a wig. He needs a wig. I don't like the Kirby forms that don't have like wigs or dog ears or something like that. You just gave him a sword? Not enough. Not enough. Not say. I like when Kirby has funny hair. I guess we can end it on that. Let's see who's online that we can go and raid. My milkshake brings out almost to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Let's go and raid. A lot of people online right now. I think we will go raid. Let's go raid Kona. Oh, you were here briefly? That's okay. You were here in spirit, and the VOD will always be there for you if you want to go and see. We'll go raid Kona, who is drawing some furry boobs right now. So that's nice. All right. Get that raid started. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me here today and listening to me yap. You were here silently. Thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you for keeping me company and for your support. I know that I was a little bit negative today, but it was really nice, you know, being able to get my yaps out. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. Absolutely stay hydrated out there. Eat lots of good food. Kiss the homies goodnight. Our raid message, as always, will be Apple Parade. I will keep you posted on my Twitter on for stream on Wednesday. I would like to do some more, you know, behind the scenes work, but I had a lot of fun today, so it's making me want to stream. Making me want to stream some more than I was really planning to in my mind. So thank you guys for being fun. Take care of yourselves. Stay sexy out there. I miss you. Goodbye.